Tonight, a working Metro Transit police officer has a pending criminal case against himself that's really raising some questions. Tyler Lowe was arrested for drunk driving for a third time and allegedly gave the officer his police ID instead of his driver's license. And at the time, documents show his blood alcohol level was 3 times the legal limit.
All right, so here's the scene. Maplewood, Minnesota. Who? Tyler Lowe, a working Metro Transit cop. What did he do? He got caught drunk driving again. Why it matters? Because instead of showing his driver's license, he tried to flash his police ID like it was a VIP pass. You know, I'm a cop. I can get out of this. But it did not work.
For the criminal complaint doesn't specifically say that Tyler Lowe was trying to get out of the DWI by showing the officer that he's a fellow cop, but that is the implication made by how that information is included.
This man was clearly playing the "I'm one of you" card. And I'll guarantee you he's done this before. If he already got 2 other DUIs, you know he done got away with many.
When 32-year-old Tyler Lowe was pulled over at 2 a.m. on July 19th on White Bear Avenue and Frost Avenue in Maplewood, it was the 3rd time he was suspected of drunk driving. According to the criminal complaint, Lowe, who is a police officer himself with Metro Transit PD, at first presented a police identification card. The Maplewood officer didn't take it, instead asking for Lowe's driver's license. At the Maplewood Police Department, court papers say Lowe initially agreed to take a breath test, but then refused, claiming he needed to go to the hospital, reporting suicidal ideations and that he had swallowed fentanyl prior to the stop.
Oh, wow. So first he tries to pull the badge card stunt, backfired on him. Then he asks for his driver's license, and he claims he swallowed fentanyl. And he needs to hit the hospital? Come on, man. This is a professional manipulator. How is he even still a police officer who had 2 previous DUIs? Does that make any sense?
2 hours later, with a search warrant, Lowe's blood showed an alcohol concentration of 0.23, nearly 3 times the legal limit. Lowe had been arrested twice before for drunk driving in Woodbury and Lake Elmo. A transcript from the second case shows that he was a St. Paul Police Reserve officer at that time, the judge telling him, "I hope you can overcome what's happening with you here today and still pursue your career goals."
Come on, man. Overcome his obstacles. Come on. Pursue his goals. That's like telling someone, keep cooking in the kitchen while it's on fire. The man is a drunk. What is that judge thinking? Right then and there, they should have told him, you can't be a cop. Right then and there. And he should have been fired right then and there. He should not be employed.
A spokesperson for Metro Transit Police confirmed today that Lowe is employed there as a police officer and is not on leave. When asked to respond to the allegation that Lowe tried to use his position to avoid arrest, the spokesperson said, quote, "We can't comment on an open investigation, but we take all allegations very seriously and hold our officers to the highest standards of public safety."
Come on, man. This guy should not be clocking in. They probably have him giving lectures. He might even get a promotion. That's how they do these cops. They need to, and they always say they hold people to a higher standard. That's rhetoric they use all the time. They do not train these cops to be good cops.
Now, the court papers don't indicate whether Lowe had any trace of fentanyl in his system after claiming that he had swallowed some leading to that trip to Regions Hospital. And Jennifer, I'll add that I did reach out to Lowe on his personal phone today, and he did not respond.
So do you know then, Lou, what happens next with this case?
Well, the case is going through court, so he has a court date set in November. But as for his employment, he is still fully employed. He's not on leave over at Metro Transit Police.
So let me get this straight. He claims he swallowed fentanyl, blows .23, 3 times the legal limit, and somehow he's still employed? Really? That's incredible. Most people get fired for just being late 2 or 3 times. This man is out here collecting DUIs like he's collecting baseball cards. And he still get to clock in. There is always a double standard when it comes to cops, folks. And that's what we like to focus on, how cops get treated differently from us regular citizens. And until next time, out.